Yeah, that's right.
Welcome into the Smokers Haven Fantasy Football Podcast Season 2. I'm Z, here with Coop
What up?
and Andy.
What's up?
And yeah, glad to be back with you guys. It's awesome.
Super excited.
Super excited.
Yeah.
Second year. Hopefully
Round
better
two.
scenery.
Yeah, it looks a little different in here.
So
So I guess
Stayed up super late last night, putting us all together. No, I'm just kidding.
got it off the dome for you guys.
Oh, come on.
he's
No.
gonna pull it out already.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Then after
Real
this,
quick,
I got
and you
something,
can't match each other.
Well, when you say
Which
match,
superpower would you take?
How many are we doing?
Just one.
Just one? Which superpower?
Yeah, you only get one.
All superpowers are on the board.
Yep, any superpower you can think of.
That's a good one because there's so many good superpowers. I mean, my mind originally. I'm thinking Wolverines.
Oh, you bastard! You some bitch, dude. I
gotta
didn't
go
want to
with
say a
Wolverine.
word till you said something.
Like,
Regeneration.
yeah,
Like,
boom, self healing like that. Just you don't have to
I
worry
wouldn't have
about
this
it.
hole in my hand still.
Andy?
Well, goddamn, you know I gotta actually
Hey,
think.
you should have let me pick. You could have blown
I
it
did
out
let you
too.
pick.
Yeah, I didn't tell you anybody to go first.
Well, I did have that one, and then I did have mind reading, telepathy,
Telepathy. That wouldn't be bad either.
making you do what I want you to do. Just
I would
with
have
my
picked
mind.
flying.
Why would you? Well, you could do that.
flying
You
would
could
be
get
so
on a
sick.
plane.
Yeah, that's
You could get in a catapult, a cannon, like in the circus, and fly. Well, I guess that's more like
that's
falling.
short term, temporary flying.
But
See,
you're making it
Because
point
even
eight.
if, that's the best thing about Wolverine. Even if that plane explodes, I'm just gonna heal. It might take a while, but I'm gonna heal.
Well, I don't know shit about
flying.
the
Why would you
comic
pick
books.
Flying? What if it's raining?
Got a
You gotta
thunder.
fly in the rain.
Just put some goggles on.
Yeah, Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Swimming.
All right. I guess today we're going to talk about free agency, which opens up next week.
Yes, sir.
We already know who's all got tagged, and for offense, all it was basically Pittman and Higgins.
Yeah, everybody else is gonna get to test the market.
Yep. Running backs galore. I seen something today, maybe even Mixon getting cut. Still a rumor, but
Yeah.
we'll probably talk on a few rookies from the combine. We'll get into rookies a little more as we get closer to the NFL draft. Maybe talk a little dynasty stuff, introduce a new segment. That'll be fun.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to that.
that will be fun.
Yeah, you'll want to hang around for that one because the new segment's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah, let's dive in. Free agency.
Where do you want to start at, Andy?
Oh, those are my options. What are my options? All of
Yeah,
them.
4 positions.
Well, let's get the crappy one out of the way with tight ends.
All right. Top one already signed.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz.
Man,
he got a nice contract.
Got a decent deal for the Texans yet.
$12 million a year. I mean,
Gets-
that's not bad for a tight end.
And he's stuck with Stroud. That's
Yeah,
a good
not
one to have going forward. So
Not a bad idea.
no,
So
no, not a bad one at all.
next up, we got Hunter Henry, 29 years old. I mean, he just kind of really got lost with a bad Patriots team.
Touchdown machine. He
When he
scores tons of
gets used.
touchdowns. Yeah. I mean, even with the Patriots, he had several good games. I used him in a tight end premium league a few times.
But such bad quarterback play. And
I can't believe the tight end class ain't, the free agents at least aren't that great.
no. Here, I could see him ending up somewhere in like Denver.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
God damn you, dude.
we're gonna go ahead and guess our spots.
That's. I'm
might
just randomly
land.
guessing these.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Denver's probably a good spot for
That
a tight
was
end to
actually
land.
that or maybe New Orleans
Although
was my second guess.
Denver has, I would imagine, not very much money considering they're paying Russell Wilson so much to not be their quarterback.
But again, I think he's going to be, because where he's had a kind of a disappearance since his time with the Chargers, it's going to be something where he maybe takes a 1-year deal.
I know where I'm going.
1 year, $6 million.
I know where I'm going too.
I know where I'm going.
All right, I marked mine, and as soon as you move your thing,
You think he's? I think he might just go to Miami. That's my guess.
I got New England. I think he stays.
But at least we're in the same
he
division.
stays?
Huh?
We're in the same division.
Yeah, same division. Yeah, I think he stays.
I'm just saying because off the top of my head, I cannot tell you who Miami's tight end is.
Mike Gesicki?
No,
Or is he-
he's not there.
He's a free agent as well. So, yeah, that'll be an interesting one.
I actually think they signed somebody.
Wasn't it? Fuck, I even had him on my fantasy fucking
Take me just a second.
Smith.
Oh, Duron Smythe.
Oh no, they're visiting with Jonnu.
Oh, yeah, they had a visit with him today. Yeah, you didn't have him on this list. He's a free agent because he got cut.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I guess we can add him. These tight ends are boring.
Yeah.
Kind of lame. Noah Fant. He could be interesting. Super athletic.
Seattle. I'm
yeah,
supposed to
that's
say
where he's at
Seattle
right now.
before anybody says anything.
Yeah, think he just stays.
Yep. Sure. I didn't even know. Yeah.
And see, this is where
I mean, he
he's
got
part of the-
traded.
he's
That's
part
right.
of
He's
the
part of that
Russell-
trade. And
Russell Wilson
fucking
deal.
Drew Lock.
and I think this is where he's young enough, and I think he fits the offense. I think he could go to Minnesota.
They need someone probably for the first half of the year at least.
and I think he would fit. And they do like to run a lot of 2 tight end sets, and especially if they are going to be bringing in either a young quarterback or somebody else. It'll be nice to have that extra help. So
We allowed
late
to
in the
double
year-
up here? Can
Yeah.
I, or do I have to pick a new team?
Well, I picked Miami because I didn't think I could pick Denver.
I don't know, I'm
But
gonna-
that's fine. You can go ahead and pick Seattle too.
That's what I was thinking, but I'll pick a different team.
No, go ahead and pick Seattle. Put that.
Let's
Go ahead.
see.
You want Seattle? You pick them.
Noah Fant. Where could you go? I
Again,
have no fucking clue.
I'm good with my Miami pick. Go ahead. You can put your Seattle there.
Yeah. Okay. We can double up then, because that's who I really think he probably just stays.
next up, we got Gerald Everett.
He was with Chargers.
Yep.
Yep. Again, I think they're gonna be moving on. I think they are gonna be going a lot younger.
I don't think
They
he'll be
got
fantasy
Parham.
relevant next season. So
No.
I'm not gonna pick a spot for him. So you guys want to pick a spot for him? I'll take a 0 on that. Not big.
Well, I'm gonna put something. So you know.
I don't think he's relevant to the fantasy season.
Here I go.
Let's see.
I'll go Carolina just because I don't know.
I actually think this would be a good spot maybe for Seattle with the veteran. Get a good vet because they're gonna probably have a young quarterback in there. So at least you give a veteran.
Said
tight
Gino's
end.
staying. They told him he's sticking around.
No, just because he's sticking around doesn't mean he's going to be starting.
Yeah. Yeah, Everett he didn't do a ton with the Chargers. Really, I'm kind of interested in Parham now.
Yeah,
If he gets to take over the role for them.
they give him a chance.
Next was Gesicki.
I think he stays in Miami.
He's not even in Miami.
Hey, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's
Pretty
what
sure, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, they tagged him last year,
yeah.
Oh,
which
okay.
is crazy.
I think he likes it, and I think they'll work something out. Unless they really like that Durham Smythe kid, then I could see him maybe being like, "All right, kick rocks." But
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't. I can't have a team pop into my. I'm gonna go Denver here, I guess.
where are you going?
Chargers.
Chargers. All right. Next up, Irv Smith.
I
I think he stays.
think he stays in
I'm gonna put
Cincy.
Cincy now.
I just don't know. Like he just has not really lived up to any of the hype.
No, even when healthy.
I'm gonna say he's gonna go unsigned. He is not gonna be with the team unless it's on a practice squad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick Bengals. I think he probably does stay. Austin Hooper.
I think he stays in Cleveland.
I'm not even gonna pick. And Jonnu.
Jonnu.
Just because I read that, I'm gonna say Miami, but
Yeah, that would be a.
fucking knows. I don't like tight end. I'm glad you did this one first so we can get this stupid one out of the way.
All right.
Fuck, I'm still back on Irv. Wait, no, I'm still back on Austin Hooper.
Let's talk an interesting category. Quarterback, Kirk Cousins.
Anywhere but
He's got to be the first domino, right? He's got to go somewhere, and then the rest of them will kind of start filling in.
I mean, maybe. I think the first one really needs to be Fields. Like the Fields issue needs to be resolved.
Yeah, they said they're going to try to trade him by next week, I guess.
So by free agency. Yeah.
That'll probably get done. I don't know, though. I think he ends up going to somebody that loses out on the Cousins sweepstakes. I think it kind of goes Cousins, then Mayfield as a 1-2. Teams are going to be bidding on both. And then whichever teams lose out, then you start looking at Fields and Winston, in my opinion.
Now, is Winston an actual free agent?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Well, yeah. He's a free agent.
Well, yeah. That
I
doesn't
think
sound convincing
I think
at
they
all.
have to release him because he restructured his deal. But he restructured it to still get cut.
Okay. It's weird. But yeah, teams do weird shit to get under the salary cap. So what do you think, Andy? Where's Hot Kirk Summer going?
He's going to stay right in Minnesota.
Yeah, so he was going to have 10 million in dead cap this year. So they restructured it and spread it out. That way it's this year and next year, but they're still going to cut him.
Where do you think Hot Kirk Summer is going?
I think Cousins ends up in Atlanta.
God, I hope not.
I do.
Anywhere but there. I think he ends up in Pittsburgh.
That'd be interesting.
I think he'll be the shocker, and they'll give Tomlin a decent quarterback since Roethlisberger, somebody that's not going to rock the boat.
It's been like 5 years probably since
Because
they
that
had a good
defense
quarterback.
is elite.
Those last two with Roethlisberger weren't good.
Not good.
No.
But I mean,
Yeah, they're a good team.
If you give them a solid quarterback, that defense is going to get it done. You don't do a lot; you just have to do enough. And I think that fits the mold for really what would fit them the best.
I've heard the rumors on X that Kirk Cousins is looking to move his family to Atlanta and blah blah blah. I don't know what to believe on there, but there seems to be a lot of smoke to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's just a smoke screen to try to get Justin Fields for cheaper.
Yeah,
Get him for
Could
a
be.
fourth rounder.
could be.
Or maybe we can give them the pick from the Jags for in the third round or something, since it's further back. But we'll see
Baker.
what happens.
29 years old, former number 1 pick. Pretty solid year for the Bucks.
And he's going to stay in Tampa Bay.
I agree.
I agree as well, especially with Evans re-signing.
Yep. I think if Evans leaves, it opens up the door more, but
The only other place I could really see him going is because he's going to want somewhere where he's going to have weapons, and I think the Vegas would be the best spot for him for there. Then
I hear everybody linked to Minnesota if Kirk Cousins leaves, but
I don't think he wants to go play in the cold.
They
he
play
had that
indoors.
in Cleveland. Yeah, but it's
you
still
just have to
fucking
live
cold.
in the cold.
Yeah, why would you do that?
True.
You live in Tampa or even Vegas. It's warm.
You've not seen the fucking news, but there's a snowstorm over there in Vegas.
Okay, the
Vegas is pretty good.
once every 4 fucking years.
It happens.
We'll skip this next one since he's technically not a free agent yet. We'll skip Jameis.
Yeah.
I think Jameis ends up in Pittsburgh.
That's where I got him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me move my little clicker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where I think he ends up. Once they do cut him, but we'll skip that one.
I think he might end up fucking in Minnesota. He'll fuck around and end up the starter somehow.
Yeah. I could see if Atlanta loses out on everybody just because it's got the same vibe as New Orleans and he loves that city. Could see
Come and do Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah.
you deleted him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just took him off since he's.
Oh,
Technically
I
not
gotta
a
trade my
free
Pittsburgh off. I gotta take that off. God damn it.
We'll do.
Minshew, I think he ends up back with the Colts. I think they'll re-sign him to continue to back up
Yeah,
A. Rich.
I don't care about all these backup quarterbacks. Minshew's going to be a backup. Tannehill's going to be a
I think he
backup.
where? Denver.
Well,
Possibly, depending on what they do. At
Flacco's going to be
One of these-
Flacco's going to
he's
be
gonna
a
stay
starter.
In Cleveland.
Watson will back him up.
It'll be the
That's
most
just gonna be
expensive
funny.
backup in NFL
No
history.
kidding.
Tyrod Taylor will be done.
They can't cut him yet. His dead
No.
cap is too high.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't
Jacoby,
wanna go
where
through these
did
other
Jacoby sign somewhere? Or he's,
I don't think
he's
so.
linked to
Is
somewhere.
he still with Washington?
I don't think he'd probably go back there.
Why he got to play?
Patriots have interest, or
That's where he was before.
Bring
Yeah,
him
that's where he
back.
came from. Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the top.
Yeah,
two.
Patriots are going to be a
I'll
little
do
hard
this
to
one.
read now with
Or
no
even-
Belichick. You got to kind of erase everything you think about the Patriots
Yeah, somebody you know.
after how many decades.
Denver could also be an interesting option too, because he could be that
Yeah.
vet.
They need someone cheap,
Yeah,
and their cap's all fucked up for this year. They're rebuilding. Sounds like Sutton and Judy could both be possibly on the way out.
yeah. I think they're going to try to hard reset and
Yeah, if you're going to reset, you may as well go all out and make sure you get that top pick or one of the top picks.
Well, they got the number 3.
We don't have to worry about the rest of those. Let's do receiver. We'll save running back for last. We already know, I guess,
Pittman's
Pittman and
dead.
Higgins. It seems more likely, I think, that Higgins gets traded than Pittman.
I don't know.
But maybe they just hold on. Maybe both of them just stick around. And
I think Boyd's gone. I think he goes to Pittsburgh. He wants to play for Pittsburgh. That's where he's from.
that
That's
would
the only
make
reason
sense.
why.
maybe they swap because there was rumors Deontay could be getting traded.
Well, still, I still think Tyler Boyd's still
Boyd for
going there.
Deontay.
Well,
Well, Boyd's
Boyd's
free
a
agent.
free agent.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got him down there. I didn't even see
I
that
didn't
down there
look
with
all the way
Michael
down there.
Thomas. Oh my God, that guy is still alive. Holy shit.
Who?
Michael fuck Thomas.
That's crazy.
Yeah, his contract's finally over. You know, New Orleans is excited because now they can actually maybe get a wide receiver that can be there more than 5 games.
Well, the big free agent after all the tags, probably Calvin Ridley.
Yeah,
He's not going anywhere.
you
I think he stays, huh?
Yeah.
And they're just waiting so they don't have to give Atlanta a second.
It's basically probably what it is. I don't know if there's anything in the clause like if they re-sign him, but
No, well, if they like
reached a contract before the. See, I don't.
yeah, if it was
But
if
to me, that would just be a workaround. So
once
I
he's a
would-
free agent and he's no longer under that clause anymore.
Yeah.
It's whatever the rule is on that, but they're already going to have to give up a third.
yeah, makes sense that they wouldn't want to give up a second and just say, "Hey, we'll re-sign you. This is what we'll give you, but we can't do it until free
I
agency."
just don't see why they wouldn't keep him. They traded for him when he was suspended.
I think he stays.
So they probably had intentions of already, re-signing him.
And they're just telling him,
regardless.
"Hey, you want to be a Jag? We want you.
Yeah.
We just save us this draft pick.
You think he goes back
I
home?
think he comes
Save
back
us
home.
this draft pick." You think he goes back to Atlanta?
Yeah, I think Atlanta's like, "Hey, we're gonna have whatever we have. Hopefully, Fields at quarterback, along with London, Pitts, Bijan.
I don't
and
know if
bring
Fields
Ridley
is the quarterback you want to entice a receiver with, though. Fields is more of a
Dude, we would have
running
so
type
many
guy,
weapons
so.
though, because it would.
yeah. You would be loaded up if
be
you guys
tough.
get Cousins who can sling the ball around with all those weapons. I think that would be even better. That's what I'm rooting for with Pitts and Bijan.
I'd rather have Baker than I would Cousins, just because I want somebody
You're
younger.
a Cousins hater.
I am. I fucking hate that guy.
Hollywood, he could be an interesting free agent.
I think he ends up back in Baltimore.
Oh, no. I got him going to Chicago.
Ooh. I don't think either would be all right.
Because I know him and Lamar were boys, and they just traded him just because the contract. And going to Buffalo huh?
Replacing the next guy we're going to talk about.
would make sense. They're replacing Gabe Davis. This is who I think somehow gets overpaid and ends up in Chicago.
Hollywood's a good field stretcher, so I think the Bills could use him since they lost this Gabe Davis.
I just put the Chicago because I didn't know. I haven't heard anything about him. So
Gabe Davis.
just like Gabe Davis.
Mr. Hit or Miss. It's either a 0 or a big game.
I'm gonna say he stays in Buffalo. Wow.
Oh,
I think Jerry goes out and gets him. I think we're going to let Gallup. if we don't let Gallup go, I'd be pretty surprised and just eat it because he hasn't worked out.
Yeah. And then to me, I think this next one is probably the easiest one.
I don't think he goes anywhere.
You got Gabe staying in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I have nobody signing Michael Thomas. Nobody.
I think he ends up in Denver.
stays. I think he stays a Saint.
I think he goes to Denver to be with Peyton. He'll be like, hey,
Yeah, go cheap.
yep. Next up,
Tyler
we gotta wait for
Boyd.
Andy.
Pittsburgh.
What you got? Oh, that's right. You got him going back to going to Pittsburgh.
Going to Pitts.
And see, he's an interesting wide receiver. It's just like when he got his opportunities, he looked good, but I just don't know.
I'm gonna give him to the Ravens. Stay in the division. Get a chance to play because their receiving core is a little lacking.
I think Mr. Petty Mahomes has something to say, and
Damn, I was gonna say I want to
Ass.
change my Chicago pick to fucking Kansas City.
I got a
Marquise
receiver I
Brown.
think's going there.
I think Tyler Boyd. I think he fits what they're kind of looking for because he can do it all. He's willing to block. He'll do all that, and I think he actually has better consistency, so that way they can drop Kadarius Toney like he drops football. So
Well, they already dropped NBS, so
Ask the child if he or she is choking.
Are you choking? Are you choking?
yeah, that's both of them too, MVS and Tony.
yeah,
Get open and then just drop it.
it's a
I
ball.
was not part of that.
I love that one. Curtis Samuel.
Not
I think he
going anywhere.
stays.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere else for him really to go. Or
They're going to be a different team this year. They pick two, so they're going to get a quarterback. Whether they move up and take Caleb or they stay there and take Drake May
or Jane Daniel, depending on.
or JJ McCarthy, the way the hype keeps going on that guy.
Yeah, everybody keep saying, "Oh, he's going to be a top 5 pick." I'm like,
I keep hearing no later than 12 for McCarthy.
Yeah.
No later than
well,
Denver.
that's just because everybody's shooting for a quarterback and they're trying to overpay.
I think somebody moves up to 10 to jump Minnesota to get that quarterback. Once they lose Cousins, and if they don't get one of the free agents, they're going to be looking for one. Beckham,
Chiefs.
I think he goes home to the Giants to terrorize Tony
matters where he
a couple
goes.
more years. Make
just
Daniel
gonna say
Jones look like a
Ravens.
good quarterback for a little bit.
He's washed. That catch made him a lot of money. The next guy, I think, is going to the Chiefs. Darnell Mooney. I think he fits what they need. They need a deep threat. He is that speed guy.
Yeah, he's a little small.
He won't be
my
that
liking.
expensive.
Yeah, he probably won't be too bad.
They just need speed. They don't have any speed on that offense. Reliable speed. Oh, they've got a lot of speed. I mean, Tony and MVS were fast, but they weren't reliable.
See, now this is another. I think if Atlanta misses out on Ridley, this is where I could see him going getting a Mooney because he also fits that opposite of what we need.
Yeah.
because we've got London, who's the big.
And Pitts, who's big.
Yeah, so we need that speed so he can stretch the field, and I think he fits that mold. So
Got him going to play with that scrub, huh?
I have nowhere else to put him. Where else?
Carolina.
I'm
with
just
Bryce Young.
shooting a goose in the dark, man.
Yeah. Carolina's seems like it's just a bad situation overall for the next few years.
yeah, they messed up. They should have never traded.
Gave away DJ Moore to get Bryce Young. Like they downgraded at 2 positions.
Yeah, they should have never traded out of that pick and
Should have
just
taken Stroud.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, the next two don't matter.
Yeah, I think Kendrick Bourne does end up on the Patriots.
It just stays.
Yeah, and I think Noah Brown also stays.
Texans.
Yeah, I think
That's what I was thinking too.
I think he stays because I think he knows what he has with Stroud there, and
Yeah.
Tank Dell may be taking over that 2 spot, but still not a bad third option to have.
Fantasy relevance, I don't see for either one. So.
Well, I mean, he could be a solid 2 if something happens.
The flex, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe a flex for
But
your
if-
fantasy squad, possibly. If
Dell,
you get
Dell
an injury or something.
Collins or go down, he at least moves up to at least a wide receiver.
They just
3.
signed Schultz, so I mean, they're gonna sounds like maybe go get Barkley.
That
There
would
wouldn't be a lot of
crazy.
targets left there. Speaking of
Yeah, let's
top
go
of the
to
running back
backs.
list, Saquon Barkley
This is gonna be interesting. Nobody
finally
got,
gets to be a free agent. We get to see what a big name, not quite young, but
not
still
old yet.
talented running back. We get to see what he's worth on the free agent market. It's been a little while.
Okay, so
What's Andy gonna surprise
Where
us
is
with?
he gonna go?
I got this on lockdown.
I'm waiting for you guys to put yours in before I.
I have a dream spot,
Okay, so I have
We
two
know that.
scenarios.
but he won't go there. So, all right, what do we
if
got?
if the Bears keep Fields, so if they keep Fields, I think they'd move back and they get Marvin Harrison Jr. Why not put fucking Barkley on that team?
Yeah,
But if fucking they do trade, I think he goes to the Packers.
That would be an interesting.
Yeah.
And he's got a team that wants to win, you know, and they got a good team.
And they like to run the ball.
I think they get Aaron Jones to take a pay cut and he
Yeah, and
sticks
they're
around.
losing AJ Dillon.
Yeah, they let
And then just
they let him
put
go.
fucking Jones where Dillon's spot was. Put Barkley right there.
I think he stays. I think he just stays in New York. He likes it there. He's kind of a loyal person.
Now, as we were kind of
Holy, you get
calm
excited.
down, man.
Man,
You man,
I
that
wish he would
tape
come to
out.
Dallas. I really want him to come to Dallas, but I don't see it happening.
And I think the news about Joe Mixon getting cut is real. And
That would be crazy.
think he goes to Cincy to play with Burrow and Chase.
He's gonna go for peanuts.
Yeah, you got
They're paying Higgins, they're-
Chase that
Yeah,
but
but
contract. Those contracts.
it'd give him a chance to really go try to compete for a title.
Yeah, he'd be on a good team.
I need that division.
God,
would
that'd
so
be
loaded.
crazy. That would be crazy.
All right, moving on to the other one that should be kind of fun. Josh Jacobs.
See, no,
That's where I think Chicago goes to get their running
Dallas.
back. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate Josh Jacobs. He's talented.
I think he ends up with the Chargers. I think he fits
Division,
that.
Stays in division. Huh?
I think he fits the mold of what Harbaugh wants, though, in a running back, is that cowbell running back who can just doesn't have to worry, doesn't put the ball on the ground, and he can tug it.
And they're
So-
good. I mean, or they should be.
Yeah.
They haven't been. They should be. Good quarterback, at least.
Yeah, I mean, you got Herbert, you've got some other weapons, so at least he's not the only option.
Cowboys would be fun. Pollard started playing better towards the second half of the season. But you could definitely tell we miss Zeke. I wouldn't mind Jacobs.
See, and for this next one, this is where I think your boy Jerry is going to go and spend.
That's crazy. That's what I was typing.
I got Ravens.
I see us going out and getting Derrick Henry. Ravens, yeah,
Baltimore.
that'd be a good fit. I would not want to be the defense that's trying to stop Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson running an RPO.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very
Who
fun.
do you try to stop?
And you get yeah, exactly.
Who do you try
Yeah.
to stop? Like, you have to worry about them both. So, especially on that defensive end, who you going to go after? Well, of course,
Yeah.
I'd rather go after Lamar.
That'd be interesting.
So I ain't
Henry
trying to
the Ravens.
shackle Derrick Henry.
Do a short-term deal.
Yeah.
Give him a chance to win.
2-year.
I like that one.
I think he gets a 2-year deal. Next one, this is kind of what I was thinking, because I think he ends up at the Ravens.
I think I hate to say it too, I think he might be just a tiny bit washed.
And that's why he's going to Kansas City.
Be Pacheco's backup.
It's going to be those two, yeah. They're going to lose McKinnon. They're going to lose. They lost Clyde.
Yeah. See,
I
I
can
think
see that. That'd be
this is-
interesting. Austin Eckler to Kansas City.
interesting.
Give him a kind of a receiving threat. Pacheco kind of being the hard-nosed
The runner.
runner, run down your throat kind of guy, and then they could dump it off to Eckler.
And there's an extra set of hands that can catch besides Kelsey.
See, I think the Ravens are a good fit just because I think he will be a cheap contract and somebody they don't have to pay a lot. So that's where I think he could end up, where he still gets like a bulk of carries. And I
Going to
think
be
he'd want that.
prioritizing winning.
Well, both places are going to win. Or if, oh, I
I'm
see what
just
you're
going to
saying.
throw one out there. This would be fun. They need one. If he goes to
Yeah.
Minnesota, he could be the featured back. They just got Chandler, so that could be an interesting spot. I have no idea really, so I'm just throw the Vikings out there.
This is because it's funny you say that because for the next one, that's what I was thinking.
DeAndre Swift,
Yeah.
I got him going to the Chargers.
I think he stays in division, goes up to New York, plays for the Giants.
With Barkley?
No, Barkley's gone at that
Oh,
point.
he's
I
got
got him
Barkley
Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
Be the change of pace guy. Just throwing shit out there. I really
Right.
some of
That's
these
all I'm
free
about to
agents
do here, pace, dude.
like Pollard. There's a good chance Dallas ends up just holding
Yeah.
on to him, but
I think he comes back at
I
a.
don't want to pick that.
I will because I think he comes back to be that change of pace along with fucking Derrick Henry
I'll roll with you.
All right,
and then Rico Dowdle on the third.
I don't want to pick the rest of these free agents. We got Devin
Devil
Jeez.
Singletary.
Devin Singletary. Yeah. Antonio Gibson. He's an interesting one if he ever gets an opportunity. J.K. Dobbins.
Which I think
like
is
no
done.
legs left. Ezekiel Elliott. He'll go somewhere. He maybe comes back to Dallas. Goal line back. Zach Moss.
AJ Dillon. I think he ends up also. He could end up back in Green Bay too. Just
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Gus the Bus.
I think Gus probably stayed.
Damian Harris.
He'll stay with the Ravens.
I think we're going to get some trading happening in this next week.
it'll be
Get
fun.
we'll get some action that'll be pretty interesting to watch.
Maybe some movement between the draft picks. See, hopefully we'll get some action on that front too. See, maybe teams start to move around. Should we talk about some rookies that we saw at the combine here?
40-yard dash record set.
Xavier Worthy, that was pretty sick, especially when you watched him put it up the ghost and you
Yeah. Yeah.
just edged
Beat
him
him
out.
by a nose, 0.01. So yeah, fast wide receiver, pretty good production out of Texas.
Along with his running mate there, Donnie Mitchell or whatever his name
Heard a
is.
little bit about him, yeah.
He seems more like the big body type, but it's kind of interesting that they didn't have more production, but I just think it was more of a symbol of the bad quarterback play.
Top end has a bunch of studs with Marvin Harrison Jr., Neighbors, and Rome
Odunze.
Odunze. It's a pretty stacked top end of the receiving core. And tons of other ones too. Brian Thomas, Troy Franklin. There's quite a
Keon
few sleeper
Coleman.
ones I'm not even going to mention because you guys can figure them out yourselves.
Being a Florida State fan, I'm interested to see where Keon Coleman goes.
Yeah.
Him and Johnny Wilson. And actually Trey Benson as well, because
There's
that's the
going
only
to be a
bad part.
ton of receivers taken in this first round of the NFL draft.
That and Jordan Travis. I hope somebody drafts him late. Just because I think
Somebody will give him a shot because he's athletic.
Yeah, and I think if he would have had a chance to finish out the year, I think he could have played himself up into at least being a second round pick.
You don't know any of these guys, do you?
I know who they are. I didn't watch the combine. In my mind, I'm more of a fantasy guy.
Yeah.
And none of this really matters to me because let's be honest, let's say Marvin Harrison gets drafted to the Vikings.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Now what are you going to do with him?
Until
you already
the,
got Addison and Jefferson, then now what?
Yeah, landing spots matter so much. And we saw it last year with some of the landing spots.
Yeah.
Guys they wouldn't have been the same had they went somewhere else.
Quentin Johnson, I think, got the
They land in the right spot.
last year.
Puka.
Yeah.
And if he goes somewhere else, he probably doesn't do what he did with the Rams. But he landed in the perfect spot.
In a
and
good
just-
system.
Yep, that fit his skill set, and he just went off.
Tank Dell was another guy until he got hurt.
Yeah, Tank Dell was doing great till he decided, hey, you want to block some guys in the middle of the line on this running play? We know you're like $170. That was.
I'll try, coach.
Yeah, hey, he gave it his best, snapped his fucking leg. Running backs, not a position you really want to be.
No, really
Needing
nothing
in this
until
draft?
second round.
Jonathan Brooks and Trey Benson are probably the two
top.
biggest names.
Yeah.
And it falls off real fast after that.
Kid I like, but I don't want him to say just because I don't want you guys.
Frank Gore
snagging him.
Jr.
No. Although that is crazy to think that Frank Gore, his kid is going to be coming into the
And
league,
he just retired like
Yeah.
a few years ago.
and his son is now coming in the league. Like he was in the league forever.
Yeah, he about pulled a LeBron play with his kid. Which LeBron hasn't done, but he will absolutely, definitely do before he's done.
I do want to talk about Joe Milton there because I know neither one of you guys said you had heard of him.
Nope.
University of Tennessee quarterback. Dude dropped a 75-yard dime. If you get a chance to look it up on YouTube, dude just dropped it and he gives it the finger gun. I mean, it was smooth. The wide receiver didn't have to break stride or anything. It was just dropped in. It was sick, and he's got a good arm, so he could be an interesting day 2, day 3 pick if he goes to the right situation and develops.
A weird thing with the quarterbacks this year, because of COVID, a ton of the quarterbacks are already 24 years old.
Yeah, they're all
It's
old as
nuts. They've
shit.
been in college for like
This was
6
the last
years.
year for that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
So many of them are old, or as far as NFL draft standards go.
Well, did you see the one kid that's getting like a 9th year of eligibility? He's like the real life Ian Wilder, but he's had like 3 medical exceptions.
That's terrible. That sucks, but it's like
Yeah. Well, how are you still
It's
in
hard to
college
even-
after 9
yeah.
years? What are you doing?
for some of it's hard to judge when you're already 23 years old. You're kind of fully developed, and you've had 4 to 5 years of experience, and you're playing against young kids. The level differences can be pretty dramatic, and a lot of them don't work out in the pros.
Yeah.
So top though, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy. Those guys are probably going to be pretty high picks in the draft. High picks seem to have a pretty good chance of working out, at least early on. So unless you're Bryce Young, a few others. Caleb Williams is amazing.
I am not a fan.
No,
I am not a fan.
generational. You're gonna
He's
eat
gonna
those.
be the generational Ryan Leaf.
Well, you're gonna eat those words. I'm telling you.
I hope so, but
He's hella talented.
I think he's gonna be the Ryan Leaf of this generation
That's saying a lot.
because if you remember back in that day, Ryan Leaf was so hyped, and
Oh,
Peyton
yeah.
Manning was like, "Oh, he's so much better." Yeah, that did not work.
Yeah,
out.
some of that might have been not exactly on the field related with Ryan Leaf. So,
True.
Yeah, tight end class. We got
Bowers.
Brock Bowers, generational talent.
That's
And
about it.
About it. Yeah, that is about it.
Yeah, just looking at the other ones, I'm like, even I watch a lot of college football. Oh, Jaheim Bell. I guess I do Florida State tight end, but that's about it. Looking at all the other ones, I'm like, yeah. And I like Jaheim Bell because I think he could be a good 4th round pick because he's a bigger tight end. He's like 6'7". So he's a big dude. So if you're looking for that blocking tight end, he'd be somebody I
Yeah.
can see come in. And I don't know, he could be a red zone threat, but again, tight ends don't get a lot of work.
So it'll be fun to watch the NFL draft, see where some of these guys go, and actually start
Speaking of the draft,
putting them in a
50
rank.
days away.
can you name the last quarterback who was drafted number 1 that played in the Super Bowl and won it?
It's been a long. Though I wanted to say Peyton Manning right away.
No, he was the number 2.
Yeah, he was.
Because it was in the 60s, wasn't it?
I'm not gonna give you no hints. You didn't give us hints on your game.
Huh.
The number 1 pick. He was a number 1 quarterback pick. Because you could say Carson Wentz, but he didn't play, so he's not in it by technicality.
Still doesn't play.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Bart Starr.
No, his name is Matthew Stafford.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. Matty Staff.
And he won it for a different team.
But he still won it, and he was the number
Yeah,
1 pick in the draft.
he
His
was.
draft.
Yes, he was. Huh.
I guess I was trying to think of people that are still with their original team that had won it. Like, okay, was he? No.
I forgot Stafford was even the number 1 overall pick.
That was a long time ago. This is what he's been in the league almost 20 years himself.
No.
Or 15.
30.
Stafford's not that old, is he?
He's in his.
He's got to be in his 30s.
36. Damn.
So he's probably been.
Fucking hey, I'm old.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Oh my God.
2009. So
It's like everybody I look at.
What?
we're all old.
Yeah, everybody's old. Like all those people from Saved by the Bell, they're old. One of them's even dead.
Zach is 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
50.
That means all the other ones are like 50.
or damn near close.
Or still not here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That is
It's weird. Every person you see, even like coaches, almost every coaching hire now is younger than us.
Yeah, which is weird to think because before you'd be like, oh, okay, those guys are old. Like this is an old
Yeah.
coach. Now it's like, oh, he's 37. Like, damn,
To be 37 again.
right? I had so much less back pain.
What the hell?
Well,
Oh shit! I think that's about all we got for today, folks.
you got anything? You got anything for us to play?
Oh, you guys want to play the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we playing?
Let's play a game.
Oh, hold on. Let's shut the light off. It's just like Saw. I don't like this game.
Want to play a game? Let's play a game. Let's see if we can get this to pull up here.
Should be number 4.
Numero cuatro.
Scene 4.
From our Spanish speaking friends.
Bam.
Right. What we got here is 2023 weekly half point per reception fantasy wide receiver leaders for that week.
What?
If you can't see that
So it's a
far.
half
I
point.
can't see that, to
So
be
based
honest
on
with
a
you.
half point PPR,
Okay.
it's the weekly wide who led the league that week in fantasy.
We just have to guess a player.
The week and the player.
Oh,
Holy
dude,
what?
I'm not trying to
No,
be
we've
here for
said-
fucking 6
yeah.
hours, man.
We have to pick the week that point total led and the player that it led.
Yeah.
3,
I'm
6,
gonna go.
Hold on, let me get
That's
this
insane.
set up here. I'm
That's
still trying to get it
insane.
These are
Let's
just
see.
receivers.
Who had the big week?
These are all wide receivers.
I mean,
so-
they got to be like Tyreek. Some of them are
All right,
Tyreek.
I'm gonna say that 45. I'm gonna say that's Mike Evans.
45 in
Pick a week too.
week 5. What is that? Week 5?
I don't know. I don't pick a number. 40.
Are these ordered in weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One-
so 1, 2, 3, 4,
Week
5,
5?
6.
Mike
Yeah.
Evans. No, hold on.
That'll be a little easier to figure out.
Sorry, I thought
Yeah,
it was
I'll
updated.
still
the
say
week,
Mike
too.
Evans. I'm wrong.
Nope. Week 5 is not.
Well, then it's Tyreek Hill.
Nope.
Oh, shit. Who else had the big weeks? I won't pull up my consistency chart.
Oh, hold on.
I mean, week 1 should be obvious.
Week 1, Justin Jefferson.
No.
Damn it! I was just totally guessing. Oh, that's probably the other one you said.
Tyreek.
There you go. Week 1 was
Let's just
Tyreek
get-
Hill
hold
with
on.
39 points.
He did it several times.
Okay, what's that 46 down there? I'll go Mike Evans on that one.
On week 16,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9.
No, because I know which one that one's. That's Amari Cooper.
that is Amari Cooper.
Because he was my MVP of the Legends of Dynasty.
God damn you!
Yes. And then, just so you're aware, that
Yes,
last
sir.
one with the star 2, that means there are 2 people.
I scored 30.
Yes.
In week 18.
Yes.
Week 18, the meaningless week.
He had 2 wide receivers that put up a 30 spot.
Wait a minute.
Hey, it was Evans week 17.
That was not Mike Evans.
He's on here.
Trying to remember who had a good week 17 championship week.
I'm just trying to. You know what? I'm gonna say that 33.7 that he said. I'm gonna say CD Lamb.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, there you go. Championship week. CeeDee Lamb had a good game.
Oh, hold up.
CeeDee's
No,
on here
no,
a
no, no,
couple
no,
of
no.
times.
One of these two. Oh, fuck.
Is he the 45 in week 5?
Week 5.
No, but he's at 46. The one before that.
No,
no,
that's
that's
Cooper.
Amari
Oh,
Cooper.
yeah. You're right.
Who is at 45? Who else had massive game?
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to go Addison.
It is not Addison that week. He is on the board
I know he is.
twice.
Addison is?
Okay, number 9. Week 9.
That is not.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm kidding.
Number 10. Number 12.
I think this week 5 has me stumped. Like, who had the 45-point game?
Who had the 40? Oh, yeah. Never mind. I already figured that one out.
Yeah, that was Amari Cooper.
45-point game.
It wasn't Jamar Chase.
Nope.
Keenan Allen.
No.
Oh, this is going to irritate me.
Got traded. He was traded for.
He was traded for.
Well,
Before the
included.
season or?
He was
Oh,
included. in
DJ
it.
Moore.
There you go. That was
He had a 45-point
Yeah, he
game.
did.
Damn.
yeah,
It
that
was
one
like a
week
free
where
touchdown or something like that.
Fields
Holy
blew
shit.
up before he got
Yeah.
hurt. Right. What else, guys?
What other weeks do we have?
So right now you still got week 2.
2 will be Jefferson.
No. This 2 and 3 are the same player. I will give you that.
2 and 3 are the same guy, huh?
Jamar Chase. No. It's fucking
Come on, dude. Look how bad was the
Puka's on here. He's on here though, isn't he?
I don't know if he did.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he
Puka-
ever had a number
Puka
one.
was never the top scorer in any for a wide receiver.
Shoot.
How do I not?
And get remember the Bengals had a horrible offensive start
Yeah,
too.
you're right. You're right.
He was really good early until he got hurt. He's on here total of what, 3 weeks.
He got hurt.
Yep.
Cooper Cup.
No.
I was just about to say.
Cooper Cup missed the first 4 weeks.
But he was hurt.
This was a long time ago.
Yeah, this is like a 10-year, this is back
My
before
memory's not
TVs were
that
invented.
good.
He had to sit around the radio and listen to the.
He started off good, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, Jefferson.
No. It's Brandon, the guy.
Keenan
Keenan
Allen.
Allen.
There you go. Give those to Andy.
So what week are we
did
at
we get
now?
week 4?
So now we got week 4. Tony hates this guy.
AJ Brown. That was a good hint.
Fuck, I didn't even have a letter popping, but not even a team.
I knew immediately.
All right. Week 6. Back to being fast.
Tyreek.
Yeah, there you go.
I like the hits. Makes it doable.
Week 7.
Okay with it. Addison.
There you go.
I was
Damn,
wow. I
he
just
was
guessed.
on there
I just
eventually.
guessed.
The 35-pointer.
Evans.
Nope. We've already talked
CD.
about him once. There you go. That was the CD.
He had some good games.
I said you probably had another one on here
He's a
too. I
stud.
feel like
Week 9 was a rookie.
Addison.
Nope.
Tank Dell?
Yes.
Oh,
Tank Dell.
I should have known that he's on my team.
I think this was right after or right before he got injured.
Wait, what number?
We are at week 10.
Oh, Jefferson?
No.
Damn it. It's going to be him eventually. Keenan Allen again?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn, he was
he
tearing
had
it
a
up.
he had a good year, man, until he got hurt.
Until
again
once he
at
got
the end.
hurt towards the end of the year, he just had
He's the dude. I had him. I had CD Lamb, and I think I had Puka, and I had another person. Like my three of my fucking top guys were unstoppable. I couldn't change them out.
I tagged Puka in RSO. That's how good he was as a rookie.
week 11, guys.
Which
we
is
got another guy that was traded
27.
The guy that was traded for.
AJ Brown again?
Nope.
You can't be doing that every time. Well, yeah, you can.
Well, he was a different clue.
He was traded for.
Yep.
Was Tyreek again?
No.
Well,
That was
Tyreek's been
this
there for
year-
a couple
or just
years.
This
so you
past
can't-
year, he was traded for. So going into 2023, he was traded for.
Yeah, not DJ Moore again.
No.
Damn.
AFC or NFC?
AFC. I'm surprised Andy doesn't already know who this is. That
I
in
don't know.
itself should be a hint. He really likes this guy. Andy really, really likes this guy.
I should know this. Hold on a second. Let me look at these Funko Pops.
What does Andy really like in the AFC? That was
Fucking,
traded for.
fucking.
I got it. Calvin Ridley.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you, I'm done.
Why'd that
I'm
take
done.
so long to come up
I'm
with?
out of here.
Like, oh, yeah.
Come on, guys.
Dude, I have that. Why did my
That took
brain
way
like
too long to come up
nope. My brain said nope.
Next guy going into week 12.
The 22-pointer?
22
That's a
pointer.
low one.
Mike Evans.
Ding,
I
ding,
knew because
ding.
he said he was on there once.
There he is.
22
Then we got Mr. Chiseled Body himself in week.
Metcalf.
Yeah, there
Damn
you go.
it. Just because you got his calendar.
I got two of them. There's one I can open.
Every
The other
year.
one is I got
He's got
sealed
one
for
for
like
every
future
year.
like time capsule stuff when it's like worth something.
His quarterback, everybody thinks his quarterback is completely
Where
overrated.
are we on 14?
Yep,
The
we are
30
on
and a
40
half.
30.5.
Thinks his quarterback's what?
Everybody hates his quarterback, thinks he's way overrated.
Mike Evans from last year?
No,
Russell Wilson.
no.
Derek
Yeah, I meant
Carr.
Mike Evans from the stupid Tom Brady era.
He
Michael
gets a lot of-
Thomas.
Quarterback.
He's in a system where they say his quarterback doesn't do any of the work.
That's still Russell. Well, I guess.
Oh, is it AJ Brown again?
No. I know you hate Philly, but that's not every answer.
Ertz doesn't do shit.
Well, the quarterback doesn't do shit.
They say the quarterback.
Pickens. George Pickens.
Everybody hates the quarterback. Huh? Is that everybody or is it just you?
Dallas.
No, I don't hate him. I think
Oh.
he's a good quarterback. But there's a lot of hate on him. I should say the media hates on him. So,
I mean, is it CD Lamb again?
no.
Yeah, I was thinking Brandon Cooks.
Nope. West Coast team.
Brock Purdy. So it's Debo Samuel.
There you go.
Oh shit! I would never came up with that one.
I just randomly.
I
guessed.
thought everybody liked Purdy.
He caught so much flack for everybody saying, "Oh, he doesn't deserve to be in there."
That's
but,
where you should have said.
Wait,
Brandon's
because he
guy.
sucks.
go back to the rookies.
Stroud.
Where are we at? Which one?
Week 15.
Stroud.
Well, that's
Wow.
a quarterback, so you gotta say take down.
No, it's
No,
no,
he was hurt by then.
Collins.
Nope.
No.
he was a
Brown.
rookie.
No.
26.1, huh?
It's
And
not take
Addison
down
again?
Collins.
That is Addison.
Remember, he was on there twice.
I thought we were. Oh yeah, damn it.
And then the last one, we're at week 18 with the two people.
We're missing two people. The last week of the
Puka.
season, they both got 30.
No, he said he wasn't on there.
Yeah, Puka's not on here.
CeeDee
Got a
Lamb.
30 piece.
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb.
Both is the first time they got it, but we've talked about them earlier.
So two new names from this list, but
Pittman,
people
no.
we've talked about.
Not Hagen. Well,
One's AFC, one's NFC.
Amon-Ra?
Nope.
I was gonna say Diggs.
Nope.
Fuck, man, I need to start paying attention when we're talking without the microphone in front of us.
Talked about him.
One got a contract extension recently, and another one just got his 5th-year option picked up. Or no, wait, no, he doesn't get a 5th-year option, but I think he's
hold on.
coming
They've
in the
both
last
been
year of
in the-
his deal.
They've both been in the league for a little while, at least.
Think who had a big last week of the season.
Yeah, week 18 fantasy wise, I don't.
I didn't
pay
watch
nearly
it
enough
because it made
attention.
no. Well,
Judging by this, I didn't pay attention at all during the season. But
I don't want to say somebody from the Packers, but that can't be right.
No, right division for one of them.
I'm on route. No, he already said that. Justin fucking Jefferson.
is one of them.
Oh yeah, I guessed him like 12 times.
And he's finally right at the last week of the season. And last one,
See, fucking Jamar Chase. No.
AFC-er.
AFC.
Was it Pickens?
Nope.
Yeah, Waddle.
Nope.
We didn't talk about Pickens.
Andy guessed him, or one of you guys guessed him already, but it wasn't correct.
AFC.
Interesting.
Pickens, no. Yeah, George Pickens, no.
We all like his quarterback.
So that's got to be Trevor Lawrence.
Zay Flowers?
Nope.
It's got to be Christian Kirk. No, it's got Ridley, he's already on there. You all like quarterback? No.
AFC South.
Okay, I was going to say Joshua Palmer. That was what I was going to say. Noah Brown or fucking Collins.
Hopkins?
Collins. From fucking Houston.
Do you know his first name?
It's not Alex. Hold on. Nico.
that was-
Nico
yeah, I
Collins.
was like-
There you
Nico.
go.
It was
Nico
Nico, huh?
Collins.
That was hard.
I never want to
That
play
was
this
insanely
again.
hard.
All right, I'll have to give you guys hints next time or set it up so you guys have some hints on that.
That was hard. My brain hurts.
I'm tired.
Well, it was either that or else I was thinking about doing like all-time rushing leaders.
Why did you
but
ask if we got a game for us?
Oh man, my head hurts. That was hard.
We could have played hide and go
That was
seek.
really tough. That's sad though. I mean, as much as we talked about it and everything too, it should have been slightly easier. But
My brain's still shut off from football. Like, the only football I can think of is when I
never.
look at this, like, oh, that's the Vikings.
I never
that's-
shuts off for football. I
fantasy season
I'm gonna know
is
all these
year-round.
fantasy rosters wise. I just keep
flip
looking
that
through them,
switch.
looking for trade options.
Yeah. Once Andy opens up his, we can try to figure out what's going to
well,
go on with
it's-
that.
it'll open
It's a
in
great thing
July.
with Dynasty. It never ends. I mean, you can always be looking, thinking about what you're going to change or improve or try to work on.
Who you can get rid of.
Yeah.
Who's expendable.
Be honest with yourself if you're a contender or not. And if you're not, blow that shit up. Start over.
If you want to keep
Don't
a
be
piece
stuck
or
in the
two,
middle.
that's fine. But
Don't get stuck in the middle.
yeah.
The middle sucks. Yeah. All right. We'll be back next Wednesday then.
We will?
Yep.
Oh, man, I'll have to
And
tune
every
in.
Wednesday going forward.
Oh, shit.
It is fantasy season, boys.
Yes, sir.
Thump, 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 thump,
Never
thump,
ends.
thump, 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 thump.
All right. Peace out, everybody.
Later.
Stay high.